A day in the life of Mark Zuckerberg. Do you ever wonder how life would be if you were a billionaire? What would be the first thing you would do every morning? What would your routine be like? Well, we think these billionaires, all they do is work, and work, but that's not always the case. Some of them, like Mark Zuckerberg, have an easy and simple schedule that they follow daily. And by the way, they don't forget to spend their enormous fortunes. You can't be a billionaire just to add sums of money to the bank. Spend it. Depending on how you look at it, Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder and CEO of Facebook, either has no work-life balance or does a pretty excellent job of maintaining it. The first thing he does every morning is to read Facebook messages and WhatsApp on his phone. I mean, why not? He is the CEO of Meta, the company that runs both Facebook and WhatsApp. Afterwards, he goes to the gym. In general, Zuckerberg works out 3 times a week. He occasionally travels with his dog Beast, an impressive-looking Hungarian sheepdog. According to the tech CEO, running with his pet has added benefit of being entertaining because it is like seeing a mop run. When it comes to breakfast, Zuckerberg is not too picky about what he eats for breakfast after he has exercised. Typically, he eats whatever he feels like that particular day. Interestingly, he dislikes wasting time on pointless decisions. He generally always wears the same thing because of this. Take any of the top business people, influencers, or shakers around the globe. They undoubtedly have a few things in common, like waking up early, maintaining focus, and dressing the same way every day. To Zuckerberg, his office attire is jeans, sneakers, and a gray t-shirt. So simple for a billionaire. But note that even though the gray t-shirts he usually wears appear cheap, they are extremely pricey. Each gray shirt costs $400 and is from the designer line Bruno Cucinelli. Basically, he is clearing his life to make as few decisions about anything other than how to serve his community best. Having a go-to outfit may sound more enticing when you think about how frequently you have stood in front of your closet, puzzled and unable to decide, freeing up space for more accomplishments in your life or less mess in your bedroom. He has a custom-made artificially intelligent assistant at his Palo Alto home and an assistant in running his social media platforms. He receives assistance from 12 workers to erase offensive comments and maintain his Facebook profile. The majority of Zuckerberg's free time is spent reading and learning new things. For instance, he is taking Mandarin Chinese classes. Moreover, he tries to read as many books as possible. In 2015, he set a goal of reading a new book every 2 weeks. Mark believes that getting adequate sleep is crucial. He does not, however, tend to go to bed early. But every night before bed, the Facebook CEO tucks daughter Max in the Mi Sheberach, a traditional Jewish prayer. On his frequent travels, Zuckerberg's daily routine tends to vary considerably. He has interacted with many notable figures, including Pope Francis, former U.S. President Barack Obama, and his close buddy Vin Diesel. When Zuckerberg took many travels throughout the U.S. in 2017, some people assumed he was considering a career in politics. In addition to his job and travels, Zuckerberg enjoys time with his family, including his wife, Dr. Priscilla Chan, and daughter Max. For instance, he took a 2-month parental break from Facebook in 2017. Without a doubt, Zuckerberg is not like ordinary people. As we all know, he is the creator of Facebook, and today, more than 15 years later, Facebook is a multi-billion-dollar company. Zuckerberg has maintained his position as CEO of Facebook despite numerous controversies, failures, and fallouts. This has empowered him to become one of the world's wealthiest people, with a net worth of up to $100 billion dependent on how Facebook shares fluctuate. But what kind of lifestyle does he have? How does he spend his fortune? Priscilla Chan, Mark's wife, and their 2 daughters reside in a robotic butler-operated home in Palo Alto, California. However, that is not his sole home. After purchasing another opulent mansion in California and Hawaii, he now has a property portfolio valued at $320 million. Mark Zuckerberg goes much further than other wealthy entrepreneurs, business people, and A-list celebrities who are known to spend few million dollars on 1 or 2 big homes. The tech tycoon invested over $59 million in 2 nearby Lake Tahoe residences at the beginning of 2019. The 2 properties, which cover around 10 acres, include 15 bedrooms and a variety of docks and piers for holding numerous boats. The Lake Tahoe estate offers some of the most serene views possible as it stands on the west shore just outside Tahoe City. The Carousel Estate, the smaller of the 2 homes, was built in 1930, while the Brushwood Estate, the larger of the 2, was erected in the 1960s. Both mansions have adjoining guest rooms where guests can relax and enjoy the tranquil surroundings, and yet the property in Lake Tahoe represents just a tiny portion of his total real estate holdings. For $7 million, Mark purchased his 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom home in Palo Alto's Crescent Park area in May 2011. Despite the home's expansive rear yard and pool, Architectural Digest first referred to it as a no-frills dwelling that prioritizes utility above the excess. The mansion now boasts a saltwater pool, sunroom, entertainment pavilion, fireplace, barbecue area, jacuzzi, a Facebook cannon that shoots out great t-shirts, and even a custom-built artificially intelligent assistant named Jarvis. However, Mark made some significant improvements to the home. The voice of legendary actor Morgan Freeman can be heard on the robot butler, who can also prepare bread and change the room's temperature. Even though Mark's Chinese wife Priscilla recently revealed to The Times that they haven't been tremendously successful at making the girls multilingual, the robot assists Mark in teaching his daughters Mandarin. He then started buying the surrounding homes after he purchased the first house in Palo Alto. He paid a total of $50.8 million for the 4 properties, which covers at least 1.83 acres. He used the other 4 residences as guest houses and recreational spaces. To increase outside space for their main property, he suggested in 2016 that the 4 homes be destroyed and replaced with 20% smaller homes. But the residences weren't credible single-family homes, so the Palo Alto Architectural Review Board partially rejected his proposal for that reason. Mark Zuckerberg still occasionally enjoys making large purchases, and by large purchases we mean very. For instance, he bought Ulysses, a $150 million super yacht. It's 350 feet long and absolutely unique with its features. It has a sizable pool, jacuzzi, sauna, steam room, massage room, formal dining room, huge wine cellar, and a master suite that would be complete with the best hotel accommodations. It also had a separate 78-foot boat, a 4x4 automobile, a motorcycle, and its very own private helicopter for an added touch of status. The yacht alone is expected to cost $2 million in monthly maintenance. And when Mark isn't traveling by the seas, he's flying from coast to coast aboard a private aircraft that has been rented. Even while it saves time and effort, a man with his celebrity and riches has no chance. According to Facebook, Zuckerberg needs the private plane service owing to specific risks to his safety. The rates? Well, charter flights alone cost $870,000 in 2016. When you double that by 10, the figure jumps into millions. Mark uses the service for both his personal travel and top-of-the-line luxury-focused vacations. He uses private planes for all business-related trips, whether they are domestic or international. So where does a man choose to spend his few days off when he has the means to travel everywhere on Earth? The controversial CEO has been spotted in Vietnam, Japan, and France, both with and without his better half over the years. He and Chan traveled to rural Maine in 2017 to celebrate their 5th wedding anniversary. Traveling is not easy as you might believe due to safety considerations, so Mark always has a security team following him, and as you had guessed, keeping one of the most powerful and divisive businessmen safe is expensive. For instance, Facebook paid $14.8 million over a 3-year period from 2014 to 2016 for his security. Interestingly, Zuckerberg is renowned for driving comparatively affordable vehicles. Although he has enough money to buy Lamborghini Aventadors, he's been spotted driving around in a $30,000 Honda Fit and a $30,000 Volkswagen Golf. However, he possesses the key to a certain set of wheels. For instance, he owns the Pagani Huayra, a magnificent Italian vehicle artwork costing roughly $1.3 million. He is also a good philanthropist. He pledged to contribute the majority of his wealth to charity, joining Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and more than 200 other millionaires and billionaires. Over the course of his lifetime, he intends to sell 99.9% of his Facebook shares. Moreover, in 2015, Zuckerberg and his wife established the charitable organization, the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, which aims to personalize learning, cure disease, connect people, and build strong communities. Over the years, Chan has given out approximately $3 billion in awards. For the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, Zuckerberg announced in September 2017 that he intended to raise up to $12 billion by selling 75 million shares over the next 18 months. Evidently, billionaires are just people like everyone else. The best part of their lives is taking advantage of the resources that are easily accessible. It must be incredible, but as we all know, it wasn't all luck, but on hard work and innovations. Anyway, what do you think about Mark Zuckerberg's lifestyle? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more of our luxurious content, and why not click on another video showing now? This is The Luxurious. Talk to you in the next video.